Sup snakes! Today's video is a very important video where I rank the sleeping partners of Fallout New Vegas based purely off of vibes. So, if you like this kind of thing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm a Fallout goofball. I'm going to be doing more mod content soon. And I am giving away a Starfield controller on Starfield's launch day. Don't worry, I'll also be covering Starfield as well. But I just had a hellscape of a vacation visiting family, so you know how that goes. So I felt like doing something fun today. Without further ado, drop a like and let's get into it. There are so many people that you can do so many things to in Fallout New Vegas. And I thought it was very important to go through and rank these using the standard tier list that we rank things with in the internet gaming whatnot community. So it's just so important. It needs to be done. Let's freaking do it. All right. There are a lot of these people, and there are some that you need to be male or female, or you need to have certain perks to with, you know what I'm saying? So I'll let you know those as we come across them. There are quite a few of them that require perks and things like that. And yeah, there's a lot. It's a good time. Not a bad time. It's a good time. All right, so we have Sarah from Vault 21, that freaky minx, who you can get down and dirty with if you have the Lady Killer perk and you are a male character. There is a fun line of dialogue for that one as well, which is pretty fun. So I also recommend, if you haven't played New Vegas as both male and female characters with all the various like flirting perks, you know, you have the 2 perks for men and the 2 perks for women that allow you to do whoever you want, really. I mean, as long as they're consenting. So the Lady Killer perk in a male run, I'm sure most of my audience has seen this because most of you probably play male, like 80%, no, it's like 99% of my audience is male. But if you're a lady watching this, check it out. Go play as a male character. It might be a good time. So you have to have a high speech and you can convince her to, you know, as part of the deal, which is pretty funny. She's an interesting lady, and I like her, and I think it's a funny dialogue part. So I'm gonna put her in the B tier. You know, anytime you gotta convince them, it feels a little wrong and like a crime, but we still love her. So, you know, good for you, Sarah. Also, blondes have more fun. It's true, unfortunately. Now we have Sweetie, and boy, ain't she sweet. She is a West Side lady. She did start out in Gomorrah and then downgraded further and further as her sad life went on. Poor Sweetie. She is a bisexual queen, and she will do whoever, you know? Like, she's down for either way. She swings both ways. We love that for her. But she is in West Side, and there seems to be a lot of risk involved in West Side, women of the night, as it were, and that's not concerning at all. I mean, do you go off, get your bag, you know? But it is West Side, and if you've played Fallout New Vegas, you know West Side is terrible and disgusting. So, sorry, Sweetie, we're gonna put you down in the D category. So, well, no, D. There's worse. Again, I'm so sorry to Sweetie. She did her best, and she ended up in West Side. Bummer. Yeah, and also Maud considers her a pervert, so. Dazzle, another bisexual queen, or, I mean, pay for whatever, you know. She did the Uno reverse of the last person. She grew up in West Side and then ended up being purchased by the Omertas. Again, not a game for kids, New Vegas. Not a game for children. But she is interesting because you can get valuable information from this dazzling creature here about the NCR because of who are her clients, which we love that for Dazzle. You can use both Black Widow and Lady Killer on her to get a bit of a discount for her services, and we love that for her as well. So we're going to get her a little higher because international super spy Dazzle over here does get some valuable information about the NCR, which I find to be somewhat interesting. Like, we love that for Dazzle. Good for Dazzle. Crushing it. This is Maud. You can literally blow her back out in Fallout New Vegas, but she has some L takes. She's got some L takes. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. We're not ageist here, but she does have some L takes. Maud barely has any tread left on the tires, and due to her L takes, I'm going to drop her firmly in the F category. Sorry, Maud. She's also a West Side baddie, and you know how we feel about West Side. Also, Maud is only 75 caps to have a tryst with, and only men, just FYI. All right, next up we have Jimmy, who has quite the extensive backstory, and he's only down for dudes. We like Jimmy. He's got a backstory, and he does not come cheap. My ringtone is Fallout New Vegas themed. Jimmy's 200 caps for a roll in the hay, as it were. Jimmy's cool. We like Jimmy. We like his extensive backstory with tons of details about Caesar's Legion and other things. And for that, we're gonna slap Jimmy into the C category. I'd put Jimmy higher, but I rarely play as a male character, so I have not gotten to partake in Jimmy's services too much in Fallout New Vegas. Also, once again, West Side. Unfortunately, poor Jimmy. And Maud doesn't like Jimmy, which is why we don't like Maud. Santiago is a king among just plebeians, whatever. He is... I love Santiago. Santiago has one of the most interesting, backstories of any of these sleeping partners of Fallout New Vegas, in my opinion. He's great. He has done a lot of different things, and he has some hilarious lines of dialogue. When you talk about him being an escort, you're like, oh, you escorted him? Where you escorted? Oh God, he's so funny. Obviously he can be talked out of retirement, which we love, and he can go work in the Atomic Wrangler, which is it's funny. It's great. I like it. Not mad at it. He's great. And just Santiago's backstory and his general vibe and his smooth talking energy is why we love Santiago. Santiago's services are pretty cheap, though, afterwards, which, Santiago, come on, buddy, you're worth more than that. We love ya. So we're going to rank him firmly in the B category, and we're, we love that for him. It makes us happy that he is in the B category, because he's a good guy, and he's hilarious. Tyrone is one of those silly little goobers that you can talk into having a good time with if you are a female courier with the Black Widow perk. The Black Widow perk does come in handy for these specific interactions where you just are, it's very transactional. And because of that, he's boring, and we're going to put him in the E category. Not a good time, but a necessity at some points. Beatrix, a ghoul in a cowboy outfit. Which one of the Garretts lovingly says no one will notice the difference because they wanted a male ghoul in a cowboy outfit. Oh no. What's happening down there for ghouls? Are they okay? Are they well? What's going on? Yikes. Anyway, I am a big fan of Beatrix, her backstory and getting her to go work at the Atomic Wrangler for the Garretts is pretty hilarious. Also, she freaky. We like it. She freaky. I don't have the outfit here, but she gets a good outfit going for, after she gets hired by them, and she just seems like it would be a punishing experience, but in the end, a valuable one. Again, another cheap one, because pretty much everybody at the Atomic Wrangler is quite cheap. But we love her. We're dropping her in the A category. Also, she's only the only ghoul sleeping partner. We got to give it to her, and she's a cow girl. Get it, ma'am. Respectfully. All right, next up we have Red Lucy, who, if you get all of the creature eggs for her, including all of the difficult ones, and don't skimp on the quest at all, she will reward you with a special gift. which is so random. The first time I hit this this level after finishing this quest with all the bells and whistles, I really did get all of the bells and whistles. Also, if you have a companion at the time, they will literally just stand in the room with you and watch it happen. I guess they do technically for all of the sleeping partners, but this one in particular, because you follow her back to her back room and your companion just marches along with you, which is slightly weird, but high-key hilarious, and we love Red Lucy for that. We love her for that. She's S tier, guys. She's S tier because of it. Because how random it was and unexpected. Yeah, we like it. Benny, if you have not played as a female courier with the Black Widow perk, you might not know about this interaction, but yes, you can in fact score the Ben Man. He will tell you to shake your Charlies, and apparently you did something with your foot to him during the interaction. He does write that in his note. What you did with the heel of your foot. Canon. It's canon, y'all. The courier did something with their foot to Benny. That is canon. Let that sink in for a moment. And because of the foot stuff, we rank Benny in the S tier. Also, just the dialogue and the sound, him falling asleep. You can choose to yeet him in his sleep, or you can choose to fall asleep next to him, and he will go to the fort, just as he does if he gets away in the main quest without doing him. Yeah, I love that. I live for it. Hilarious. And then he will later ask you for a conjugal visit when he is at the fort. Also funny. We like that. Benny is funny. The dialogue is hilarious. Again, if you have not played this as a female courier, I highly encourage you to do it. Play as the opposite sex and get all of the perks that are involved with it and go have a good time because it's hilarious. And now, the goat among non-goats, Fisto. I posited this question on my Twitter the other day. Does Fisto enjoy this? Is Fisto also programmed for his own pleasure, not just yours? I don't know. I hope that Fisto has a good time, though, because I sure do, even though I can't walk afterwards. This is by far one of those most out-of-pocket quests in Fallout New Vegas. I love it. I love how goofy and hilarious it is. Fisto is just a great character, and he is a god among weaklings, you know? He's great. We love Fisto, and we love his fist. Oh. Yeah, Fisto's great. Fisto is what it is. Fisto is New Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fisto represents so much for me of what New Vegas is about. And because of that, we have to put him firmly in the S category because we love Fisto, guys. We love him. We love him. We live for him. Fisto is a god. And yeah, that is it. We hath ranked all of the New Vegas sleeping partners to as best as I can. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you disagree with any of my rankings? Would you have ranked some of these people higher? Don't forget to let me know. Don't forget about the giveaway. And don't forget to have a safe and wonderful day in the wasteland, my kids. I will catch you in the next video. Peace!